When I was a kid, the best way I knew how to make friends was by inventing games in the playground. Another kid would ask to play and boom, we'd be friends for life. From there, I'd write stories, watch movies, and play video games that would inspire me to make more games. But making friends just isn't that simple anymore. And in today's digital age, we need a place that lowers social barriers so that friends and strangers can come together. So, to conceptualize a place like this, I'm gonna need a team. An illustrator, motion designer, and engineer. Let's make it happen.
Gateways Cinescape blends 4 live-action games, a bar with social games, and a living lounge, all set within a magic movie theater.
Cinescape is founded by 4 top movie producers. Zara makes fantasy. Blaze makes musicals. Orion makes sci-fi. Ira makes horrors. And all of them want to redefine the movie-going experience by transporting guests into their movies. They found crystals that can do just that, and launched Cinescape to fund research on them. But because they can't agree on how to use the funds, they divvy up based on how many visitors support their specific studio.
Guests are beckoned from their reality through the box office to the lounge.
It's flourished with props and posters of the movies that change based on the leading studio. While every game has a window for guests to peer through, one game sits on a stage to host events too. Our concession bar also hosts games for anyone that sits there. After a round, guests swap seats so new ones can play. We call it social speed gaming. But shh, our first movie is about to begin.
Atop the misty hills of Europe, looms a mansion bequeathed to you by fates unseen, and within its shadowed study, your company gathers round the séance table, while your heart, captive and beating, is trapped within the hearth, a beacon for spirits eager to claim it. Fortunately, these spirits detest light, so if you see one, turn the crystal ball upon it to drain its health. Then, with your chair-bound vacuum, draw it forth into oblivion. But beware, for a sinister presence lurks, a 5th guest whose veins pump treachery. This turncoat commands the study's gargoyles, whose glowing eyes unlock the portraits, allowing more spirits in. Successfully defend your heart from a wave, and you'll be rewarded with a chilling challenge against one of the mansion's 10 unholy tenants. But fail, and the consequences could be dire.
I like this track. It's like stepping in my favorite flick, The Iron Diner.
You're running a Hoppin's 1950s joint smack dab in the heart of New Jersey, serving up the best ice cream this side of the 95. Business is cooking, so 4 of you gotta get hustling, moving cups from station to station, fulfilling orders with just the right ingredients. Meanwhile, your 5th wheel's got an eagle eye on the kitchen, barking the orders. And you'll be competing to do this faster than the team on the other side. Sometimes, the station you need will only be there. We've got stations that dispense flavors, seltzers, and all the fixins. Once your order's ready, slap those cups on the tray and give that bell a ring. The stations will be shuffling and the kitchen layout's always switching up, so no 2 games are ever the same. Good luck, chefs.
Everyone knows Pirates of the Great Grid is the best.
The US government's got a totally rad mission for you. Pilot a digitalized ship and prove you're the best crew in a room-to-room showdown against a suspected Soviet vessel. It's sink or be sunk, so you better bring your A game. Teamwork is your ticket to survival. Someone will take the helm using the compass and scope to navigate, while another cranks the mast to catch the Great Grid's wind. When the enemy's in sight, man those cannons to fire. But if you're hit, hustle to repair the pipes before you run out of oxygen. The captain monitors the ship's vitals, location, and what type of cannonball to blast those commies. If your ship is hit with this type, the enemy will board your ship and wreak havoc. Your crew is humanity's last line of defense in Pirates of the Great Grid.
Behold, the first festival! Whoosh. In a world freed from darkness, you, the valiant townsfolk, compete against your friends in a selection from over 30 minigames woven within a travel board game. Your prowess in the game dictates the power of your dice, and whoever travels the furthest by the end of time wins. 3 sites await your skills: the whirling discs at the Traveler's Shacks, the ancient stones at the Shrine of Teos, and the potion pumps of the Potion Tavern. You can also play minigames against the wizard in her own chamber, exclusive to this 1 versus 4 version of the game. The first festival is a celebration unlike any other, one you dare not miss.
So we've got games that reward teamwork and competition within groups.
Games that are designed for strangers to interact.
And each game has a 5th role designed for those who can't play the more physically demanding games, because everyone deserves to be a part of the fun.
And we know people are going to love these games because we built prototypes that people are already playing. We've done this using some of the most advanced technology that money can buy, along with some of these babies. Check it out. Here are some of my favorite reactions to what we've built in the last few weeks.
This is chocolate cream. I need you to get me the thing I had. Put vanilla cream in it. Put vanilla cream in it. I did. Where did you put it?
I don't know. Yes! That is impossible that worked.
All 4 of these cups need vanilla.
Reinforcing bonds and forging new ones, generating lifelong memories, and bringing smiles to a world that needs friendship more than ever before. That will be the legacy of Gateways Cinescape.